Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the exploration of our new Pan Mee, produced up in Malaysia, and our attempts to make jiaozi. So, hope you'll have fun with us. Jiaozi for me is one of the most delicious foods. I usually eat it about 2 or 3 times a week, so I really like it, although I don't make it very often. So first of all, if I could introduce our Pan Mee and talk a little bit about that, that would be very, very helpful, because I want to contrast it against instant noodles. Now, I know that's a bit of a risk, but I'm going to do it anyway. So what we have here is we have the Pan Mee, which is a slightly thicker than the noodles that we have been producing. And of course, that means it gets that much more sauce on the noodle. Just like the noodles that we have been producing and I have been eating, it's made with 20% organic puree. So this is the pumpkin. Here's the beetroot. This is sweet potato, also very popular. And for those that like a little bit more grain, there is both chia seed noodle and quinoa, Pan Mee, I should say, Pan Mee, because it has a very significant designation apparently. I can't remember if it's 5 cm or something like that. I don't know. And then we have the carrot and, of course, our very popular turmeric, again with 20% raw organic turmeric. So what I'm going to do is basically cook some of the pumpkin. Yeah, show the nice colors. There we go. See the beetroot. Beetroot's very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to just try to do the noodles behind, and we'll have them to begin with some organic homemade chili oil and a little bit of organic black bean sauce. So very, very simple to begin with. And then I have another sauce that I want to add later. Very good. Okay, so we have our Thermomix heated up to 100, and each segment of the noodles takes 7 minutes. So I'm going to do it one by one and then call my friends in to eat. Here we go. First one in. And I'm just going to program it for, you want to see inside? There you go. 7 minutes, program it. It's hot, yes. It is boiling water, it really is. And just going to pop that in there. And as it loosens, I'm going to swizzle it a bit with my nice Korean chopsticks, right? So that the noodles don't stick together. So this is done in the simmering basket of the Thermomix. It's very, very easy because it times it absolutely for you. 7 minutes, okay? And it's just a little bit below 100 because I had to lift the lid. But it's very, very good at keeping the temperature steady and, of course, timing it exactly. It will ring shortly. So, a little bit more then about instant noodles and why I don't eat them anymore. I used to really enjoy the Korean spicy noodles, and I became aware that I was somewhat addicted. I would go to the local supermarket, and if my spicy noodles weren't there, then I was having trouble. And then I started to read some of the ingredients along the side because I was not losing weight at that time. I was eating instant noodles because they're quick, right? They're quick. This is only 7 minutes, so it's relatively fast. In China, apparently, 44.4 billion servings of instant noodles are consumed in a year. That's an awful lot of instant noodles. Okay, and most of them are made of refined flour, which actually is the cause of digestive problems and obesity. Okay, now if we look at the ingredients on here, first ingredient is organic high protein unbleached plain flour. And then, of course, the second is the organic pumpkin puree. And the third is organic wheat starch. That's all there is in there. Your instant noodles, of course, are made very specially so that they have a long shelf life. If we look at the expiry for this one, she said desperately looking for the expiry. Try this one. Okay, best before 30th of June 2022. So roughly a year. Whereas the instant noodles, I think they're a little bit like McDonald's burgers. You can probably always eat them because they have this wonderful thing in them, which is derived from petroleum, called tertiary butyl hydroquinone, okay, or TBHQ for short, which is what preserves them and keeps that incredibly long shelf life. Now, unfortunately, that is not something we should be eating. And that, combined with the MSG, because I have to admit I do like the stimulus sometimes of MSG, the edible vegetable oil, the high sodium, because, of course, salt makes things tasty. They're already scolding me because I like salt too much, and I'm too old to like salt. And basically the bad fats in there and the simple carbs, they lead to metabolic syndrome, which is where your metabolism is completely out of whack and you start putting on weight in all kinds of areas where it's very difficult to lose it again. Okay, we got another 3 minutes. I have to talk for another 3 minutes. Okay, so what makes it even worse is apparently for women, they are more likely to put on weight eating instant noodles. And I'm sure you often hear in the K-dramas how they go, oh, I shouldn't have eaten instant noodles last night. It's made my face all puffy. I don't know about that. I actually haven't observed that. But I think maybe that's their way of saying that it's actually better to eat whole grains. And you will find whole grain rice served in the hotels in Korea. That I do know. So I think they're trying to educate people that actually instant noodles are very quick and convenient. However, they're not really what we need to be eating. And what I'm trying to prove to you today is that we've got a way of having noodles that are not quite instant. They do take 7 minutes, but that's not really very long to wait when you come home from work. And I was doing this. I was just boiling my noodles basically in a pot before the Thermomix for 5 to 7 minutes and simply throwing in vegetables. So pumpkin, for example, cooks very quickly. Leek also. I have also canned chickpeas if I've forgotten to steam them myself that I can add, and I get the fiber, of course, from the legumes as well. So over here, I've actually done, it's been waiting for us for a while. If I do that, can you see it? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a very, very nice mixture with leek, pumpkin, and chickpeas that we can add to the noodles once they're cooked. We're also going to play, of course, with the chili oil and the fermented black bean sauce. Okay. Now, the other thing, of course, that's really nice is you can have all kinds of dips that you can have with your noodles, or sauces you can have with your noodles. You don't have to be limited to pumpkin and leek. You can use all kinds of things. I mean, obviously, for those of us that come from Europe, the tomato sauce is very easy, and you can have them with these noodles. There's nothing in these noodles that's going to clash with a nice tomato sauce. So you can go for that. You can go for a carbonara. You can go for a cheese sauce. There's so many different combinations that you can have. You can have a nice green sauce as well, nice fresh herb sauce. So these noodles are not limited to what I'm showing you today. In fact, I prefer these, what I call Chinese noodles, to the Italian pasta. And I think it's because of the way they're made. I first saw them being made up in the organic park, and they were actually jumping the noodles. So they were using a very, very old-fashioned technique where it's actually Mimi's father was sat on a pole, and he would literally sort of use that pole to squish the noodles, and then roll them out again. So that was the first time I saw noodle jumping. Okay. So here we are. I think they haven't stuck together. I'm lucky. Yeah, we're good. So we'll just, to begin with, pop a little chili oil, I think.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah, good. Well, you get to taste it as well. So here's our chili oil. You don't like too much chili though, do you?
This chili oil is good.
Okay. Thank you. Very good. And a little bit of fermented black bean sauce. The fermented black bean sauce, by the way, there's no preservatives in it, so you do need to keep it in the fridge once it's open. This one is cold because that's where it's been, in the fridge. Okay. So I'll just mix that in there. There we go. And I'll give you a little bit just to try. And they all come out together.
Vina says hi.
Oh, hi, Vina. Thanks for joining us.
She asked if it's not Thermomix, how can we cook it?
Oh, just in an ordinary saucepan like I used to. Just boiling water, 7 minutes. Just the Thermomix makes it very easy. You can walk away and do something else, or you can talk to people.
Put the noodles here then. And then we can see. So we put this away.
Yep.
And put the noodles here.
Ah, yes, ma'am. So that was the pumpkin noodles, yeah? Can you see? Okay. How? There we go.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
This is the maitre d' of the ordering. Yep. Can I give you some of the sauce as well? Okay. You've got that. You've got that already. He likes his chili sauce. Yeah, thanks. And I want to give you a little bit of our nice fresh vegetables as well, which you can mix in.
Okay.
He's not so keen on the vegetables, huh?
Tastes so good. Yeah, better than my instant noodles.
Oh, good. Now that's what I really do want to hear.
I think I can replace the Simply Natural organic Pan Mee.
Well, you know, I'll cook them for you anytime at work, at least.
Oh,
How's
that's the
that?
thing. Pumpkin?
Oh, and he hates pumpkin.
Yeah. Trying to cheat me, right? But this one is good. This one is good.
Oh, thank you. And okay.
So what's the news for the Pan Mee?
Okay, so I've shown them the different flavors. So we have the pumpkin, beetroot, carrot, sweet potato, dressing, and quinoa. And they're all going, any 3 flavors during the live up till midnight probably, at 20% off, which means you get 3 packets for $11.75.
Oh, it's a great news. Huh?
Sorry, I'm choking there. Maybe I should eat some noodles. Yeah.
It tastes very good also.
Okay, I'm so proud of you eating pumpkin. I forgot you ate pumpkin.
But
So
the
it's
taste,
good to trick children.
yeah, you can just make some and then to the children say, oh, this try this, then after they try, then maybe they will love pumpkin. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, pumpkin is sweet. You would think they would like it, right?
They almost finished it already.
I don't know what trauma you had that you don't like pumpkin, but I mean, maybe.
Maybe it's a taste that people don't really like things like the soup and the
So it's the soup you don't like.
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Heavy for me.
We got away with it. Okay.
Yeah. So anything?
Basically, Hal will be the person taking your orders and packing them for you, lovingly as always.
Yeah.
And if there's anything wrong, he's also the guy who solves the
I have
problems.
to set the back end for your delivery and then change your address whatever you want.
Really?
But
He does
before the
amazing
daylight, it's not the daylight.
Yeah.
Then now we provide the next day delivery. The purchase by today, then we can send you the next day.
So you order today, you can have them tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So the usual price for these Pan Mee, there's 4 pieces in, so I guess you can feed 4 people. Is that right? 1 piece per person?
I think one pieces you can just for 1 meal.
Yeah.
No problem.
No.
For me.
It's nice, right? So normally they're $4.90. During the live, you can have 3 flavors, 20% off. So you get 3 for $11.75. Can you do that in your head? I can't. What would be the 3 normal? Here we go. So the normal price would be, I've got help over the side there. Okay, $14.70 down to $11.75. So that's nearly $3 off, guys. So if you're a new user, do take this opportunity and order our wonderful new Pan Mee made by Mimi's family's techniques that they have learned over 50 years of noodle making. Yeah.
For those customers who are in, they will ask me, hey, Ceri, what's the difference between Pan Mee and the outside Pan Mee? So
Oh, well, number one, of course, it's organic. So that means organic, unbleached, high protein flour, organic pumpkin puree in this case. Again, it was pumpkin noodles. How sorry?
Maybe one more thing. No MSG.
Absolutely, no MSG.
Yeah.
No MSG at all.
And then maybe it's the ingredient what we saw is the sugar free Pan Mee lah.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
there's 20% of the pumpkin puree inside. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other important thing, there's no TBHQ in there, which is
Where's the TBHQ?
wow. Can you pronounce it? Tertiary butyl hydroquinone. Okay. Yeah, it's a petroleum derived product that they put in to extend shelf life. Interesting. Not so good. This is not what you want to eat. Okay. You may not get as obese as they would eating the noodles, so it's not going to do you any good. Huh? Thank you. Thank you. Our pledge. Yeah, he's going to take that away. Want some more noodles? Okay. Very good. Okay. There we go. They roll easily, those chopsticks.
We have
Very good.
Lanlu who says hi.
Oh, how nice. That's really good. I'm glad that you caught us.
I see
Oh, Shokwa, thank you. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. Okay, so does anybody else want noodles? Anybody want to try organic noodles rather than instant noodles? There's a little bit left here. No takers. Matthew? Do you want pumpkin and stuff on it? Okay. So there's just a little bit. And here's the pumpkin. There you go.
What's that?
This is pumpkin leek and chickpeas. And my other friend eats everything, so it shouldn't be a problem, right? And you need chopsticks from the drawer, dear. No. Oh, there's some here. Here you go. Oh, your bowl is empty. There's the metal ones.
Empty bowl.
Just mix in the sauce like that. Shall I give that to Sinjen, or is he? Are you going to join us? Nope. Can't even tempt him. Got something else interesting. Okay. So, please go ahead and give your impression.
Guess not.
Kenny?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
So you put chili oil?
Yes, chili oil and a little bit of the thick fermented black bean sauce.
Black bean sauce.
And then pumpkin, leek, and chickpeas. Yeah. I'm glad you like the pumpkin. You going to say hi, Lee?
Hi.
Everybody? Yes, we're live. You going to come and make dumplings with us? Okay. Empty bowl to the sink. There we go.
Good. So is there anything else for me to eat?
Well, we can make dumplings. Are you going to join me for dumpling making? We can do that.
Yeah,
Thinks
why not?
about it. Okay. So we have two different fillings here. We have vegetarian, which I'll put under the camera so it can see. There we go. So that's cooked, ready to go. You can see carrot. There's the carrot. Then there's onion and garlic. And this is English spinach. And the dark brown, you can see, is actually this wonderful creature here. You see that? Is that good? Okay. So this is a portobello mushroom. And to be honest with you, it's delicious because of its fiber and its earthy umami flavor. And it does very well as a meat substitute. So for somebody who's looking, perhaps not to eat so much meat, this is a wonderful combination. And it's cold because we've chilled it, but maybe we can have a taste and just describe the flavors. Yeah? Would you like to try too?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. How would you describe those flavors? It's cold.
Crunchy.
Crunchy, yeah. Still crunchy. That's good.
Let's play the camera. Ooh.
Nice view here. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
I was kind of missing.
Okay. To me, that's not salty enough. What do you think?
Yes, can do with more salt.
Okay.
It's okay. But yeah, you can add more salt.
See, they always tell me off about not adding.
Net is a healthy boy.
It's not really.
So I'm just going to put a pinch of salt in there. Just that's French sea salt. And just going to mix it up a bit. Just a pinch. And then we can start making dumplings, right? So that's got grated ginger in there as well, in case you're wondering what the whiskers are. I don't know if the camera is that good. But there are little whiskers in there. So, oh, those are dry on the top. Try them another time. Seems like a very thick one, that one. I might just open another packet just in case. I'm not sure. They may have dried out a bit. I did tape them, but they don't seem too good. So have you ever done this before, Matthew?
No, never.
No.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Really? Your Chinese heritage, huh? So I'm going to put those ones in there.
In
Into
Singapore,
the
we
side.
just have 3 people.
Is it? You don't make them together as a family?
And I'm probably not allowed in the kitchen.
Why?
Uh,
Are you evil in the kitchen?
maybe.
Okay. So here we go.
Give me a demo.
Yeah. So I'm going to put about, yeah, well done. A teaspoonful and a half in there. I'll wait for you to turn back round.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to take the little finger and run it around.
Wet
Okay?
the edges.
Yes, because we need to be able
Wait,
to
wait, let me try one.
seal them. Yeah, go ahead. They're quite thin, right?
Yeah. Oh, they're very good. So lay them out on my hand.
Yep.
Yeah, spoonful.
Spoonful and a half, probably. Okay. And then,
My hand is really wet though.
well, you did need to have a dry hand.
Oh,
Okay, never mind. We'll see what we can do. And then you just pinch them
never mind.
like that. This is how you learn, right? By making mistakes. That's fine.
We will improvise.
We will improvise. We will not get
Wait,
put
so
off.
what's the next step?
So having,
So I fold them into
yeah,
half.
fold it in half.
We don't have to wet the edges all around.
No, I just do one half, and then I take this over there. Okay. And then you kind of pinch it like that.
Oh,
I mean,
like this.
different people have different techniques. So
No, the stream is lagging.
just like this. Okay?
How?
Like
oh.
that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay?
They overlap.
Yeah. And if you've got enough water, then that will seal. Okay, and there's our first dumpling. Okay, so we'll do, what, 6 of those, and then we'll do 6 of the meat ones, yeah?
Hey, man, not bad eh.
Not bad for a first time, yeah.
Hey.
Woo-hoo.
Okay, can show the camera
Really
your.
looks quite bad. Wait. Oh,
No, I approve.
yeah.
That's not too bad.
I'm very happy with that. For a first time effort, that's phenomenal. Okay, so we'll do, what, 3 more each, is it? There you go.
Okay.
And then we'll do the meat one.
Maybe it's better now because my hands are dry.
Ah, could be. I think I was a bit greedy there. I put too much.
More,
Bad. He might have some talent
Hi.
there.
the more the better.
He's got lots of talent. There we go. and then over and pinch it together. There.
Wait, it's not working now.
It's fine. Just keep going. No. You can always open it and start again.
No.
No? Okay. Very determined.
It's okay. Later when we start cooking, we'll know which ones the ugly ones belong to.
Oh no, it's so bad. Okay, wait. Maybe I can save it by cooking more.
There.
Okay,
It's fine. Important thing is the taste, right?
There's more skin than meat. That's not a good sign. It means I need to put more meat.
Oops. There you go. Right in the middle there.
Let me watch the demo again.
Oh, what's the demo? I'm not sure that I'm any better than you are.
I screwed up the second time.
Hola. Don't say that.
What if we just do it like that? What happens?
I don't know. You can try. But I want it not to split open, so that's why I'm kind of pinching it. Okay.
So I think it's okay if it's ugly. It's just supposed to be a bonding activity.
That's right.
Oh, they should do it for this Good Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Most people will be off from
Yep.
work.
Yep. Okay. So now a little bit of oil in the pan. And that is on. Awesome. Wonderful. Ooh. I put too little last time, so let's hope that's just right. There we go. So it's an induction cooker, so you can see it gets hot very quickly, right? Can you see the waves in there?
Yeah.
And if you put your hand over, you can feel it getting warm already. Can, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And you've just washed your hands again, right?
Yes.
You are so good. Okay, so this is where the proof of the pudding is, right? So to speak. So not hot enough yet.
And after that, we just pan fry the dumplings.
We're just going to pan fry,
Okay.
and at the end, I'll maybe pour off a little of the oil, and we'll put some water in to kind of steam them in the pan for the last few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's the step that I didn't do yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I remembered actually my son usually puts water in at the end and puts a lid on. So I don't
Right.
have a proper lid for that pan, so we're just going to improvise and hope, okay?
Yeah. Whatever works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This mixture here is pork with tatsoi and chives. And a little bit of our onion powder here. This is a very, very nice, do the arm thing for me.
Wait, now we have this thing.
Oh, okay.
So we have to make use of skill.
I always made use of his long arms before.
Can we get it? Yeah, okay. Visible.
Very, very nice onion powder. We've used that in our popcorn. Do you remember the popcorn?
Yes. Yeah.
So
That
it's
was
just,
like the salty seasoning.
yes, that's it. Correct. Okay.
So what's in this one?
This
Carrot.
one has English spinach, garlic, carrot, onion, and those wonderful mushrooms, these portobello mushrooms. Yes. So that's technically a vegetarian filling,
Ah,
but it's not for Jains, Vaishnavites, and Pure Land Buddhists because it contains the onion family.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but the onion family is very beneficial because of the sulfur compounds that are healing for the cardiovascular system and, of course, anti-cancer. They're also antiviral, so they're actually a very useful group of vegetables.
Yes.
I think that's perfectly fine. Look, come on, I can't see the difference between his and mine.
Okay. Wait. So this one contains meat.
Pork.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap it with the kunrak?
Yes. I will
Yeah,
go
Thank you
ahead.
very much. Awesome. Okay. It feels hot, so let's see how we do. Okay, the bubbles are coming. This is good. So rather than deep frying them, this is pan frying. We just have to keep an eye on them, okay?
They look pretty cute.
Oh, that one came
Yeah, they do.
unpinched. They look like Stegosaurus, right? Isn't that the dinosaur with
Yeah.
the plates along the back? There we go.
Wait, so can it zoom in? This one. This one.
One of it.
Okay.
I think the inside is the no, the one of the fat one. Yeah. Then you have to adjust the focus.
Oh.
The black, the back. No, one more.
Hey.
Awesome. So, if you want to look and see how it browns, I will start making meat ones, okay?
Yes. I can help you.
Yeah, okay, very good. So I'll get another spoon then. Yeah. There you go.
Use our hands.
I actually did use my hands to mix it.
Oh, I don't think we can tell them.
I wash them first. But we always do it with the hands when we do this kind of thing.
For the culture.
There we go. I might have been a bit greedy there with my meat. These are my favourite ones.
Okay,
I put too much meat. That's so funny. Okay, and pinch. Okay. My son sent me a picture, and to me, it looks like they were making it from venison because it was a dark coloured meat, and it's New Zealand, so I think they might have got a deer somewhere. There we go. A little less meat this time. Very good. Oh, I thought I put less meat. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just too greedy. How are these guys doing? Okay. Pretty good.
Is it time to flip the dumpling?
I just picked one up and it's brown. Sorry, Matthew.
Do you want it to be closer? Like sharply.
No, I'm fine.
You can pull it towards
Ooh, I
you.
can see it.
Okay, so that
Okay.
one's that one I'll turn round.
Crispy.
That one's a bit light still. I think they're not in danger yet. Let's put it that way. We can put them sideways as well.
Okay.
There.
I like the sizzle.
Yeah. Yours is squirting out.
I can hear the sizzle.
It's not very much yet, though, is it? I mean, it's full on the stir fry, but it's not very fierce. Good.
This is pre-fold.
Threefold. Something very therapeutic about it, isn't it?
Not when
No?
it looks like mine.
Oh, come on. No, but actually, the actual doing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can see it's like a family bonding.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Do it with your kids. You'll have
Encourage them to do it just to try
all
it.
kinds of shapes, right?
Can we do one that's a funny shape?
They're all funny shapes.
Like how?
A different shape, you mean?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
Make a
Mouse.
heart shape.
Hard shape, I don't know how. I put too much again. Too greedy.
I can make an ugly shape.
No, no. How many have we got? I think we're being greedy. We got too many, haven't we?
Carry your
1,
face
2,
too
3,
much.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need to do 2 more, Matthew. Oh, okay.
Let me see. Show it to the camera.
Try to do
That's Mickey Mouse, is it?
no, a heart. Wait, actually, it's anything you want it to be. Oh wait, the mic is not here. It's, yeah.
Okay. Let me grab there.
It's looking good.
Oh yes, they're crisping up a bit here. It's an interesting technique because you crisp them up and then you steam them. You know, it's like wow, weird.
It's like cooking it twice.
Yeah,
I wonder why they do it.
well, that one doesn't have much brown at all yet. I do think they look like Stegosaurus. Yes, I do think they look like Stegosaurus though. There we go.
But without the leg. And the head.
There we go. I'm getting impatient. I'm going to
Yeah,
pour off
same.
the fat, okay? Okay, and
So you can add water.
yes, in theory, it's going to be 1/4 cup and it's going to spatter like hell.
yeah.
Oh, well done.
Ready.
You've got your shield. Okay.
Are you sure you guys know what you're doing?
No.
Ready?
I'm afraid for my life.
Yo, it fits perfectly. But
Not too bad.
I think this is the lid for.
No, it's not. It's for the stainless steel.
Oh.
Okay. So now for a little bit of history on dumplings.
But it smells so good.
Yeah, it does.
We should time it, right?
Yes.
Have you got a timer?
I'm on board.
Yeah. 5 minutes, Ken? Awesome.
That's long.
Well, that's what it said. Okay. So around the world, people eat dumplings, but they call them by different names. So wonton, gyoza, mandu, that's the Asian ones, right?
What, man?
Mandus,
What's
Korean.
Oh, I have no clue.
No clue for Korean, okay.
No.
And of course in India and the Arab lands, they have samosas, which are very
Yeah,
similar.
samosa.
Yeah, see, you know samosas.
Wait, isn't samosa like Mexican? No.
Hola, Indian.
Embarrass myself.
No, it's okay. In Russia, they're called pirimenia or pelmeni. And in Nepal and Tibet, they're momos. Have you heard of momos?
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
momos. Okay, so the idea of a little parcel of vegetables or meat or even sweet things, sometimes wrapped up in pastry, is something that is found all over the world. And there's a guy who's actually looking into this to try and find out where the idea of wrapping things in little parcels came from.
Like the origin of.
The origin, like did it come from China? Did it come from Russia? You know, where did it come
Right,
from?
yeah.
So he has found absolutely no written evidence of any kind that could be considered definitive. So he is an anthropologist. He's from University of California, and he has traced the origin of the stuffed dumpling back to Central Asia. And he thinks that it was influenced by the migration of the Turkic peoples who, you know, they came down like from the plains and they basically invaded everywhere. So this includes the Mongols who invaded China and all this kind of thing. And he thinks that these are the people who, because they traveled a lot on horseback, would wrap things in parcels and take with them to eat. So that's the idea of the pastry. A little bit like the Cornish pasty that the miners used to take down.
What's that?
Well, that's pastry again. One end you've got your savory, the other end you have your dessert. So the miners would take like a little pack of pastry like that down the mine with them because, of course, they wouldn't want to have to come up and come down, right? So traveling people, people who can't sit down and eat at a restaurant, basically
Okay.
would make a little parcel of meat or vegetables or fruit to take with them. And this professor, he's very cute. He's a food and nutrition professor, and he says, I'd wildly guess that dumplings were invented in the ancient Near East, but we have absolutely no clue. And that's after studying it for years. So I think that's cute. But for me, it's one of my favorite foods for whatever reason. I don't know. I really don't know. But jiaozi, xiaolongbao, all this kind of thing. You ask me what I want to eat, 9 times out of 10 it will be that. How's this doing?
Harry, it seems
worried.
like you have a lot of favorite foods.
Yes, that is one of my. You've seen me eat that lots of times. Come on.
Yeah, true. And you've also told me you like things like Hokkien mee. I can't remember. Some local noodle dish.
Oh, yeah, Hokkien Mee I do like. You're
Yeah.
right. Yes. Yes.
You have multiple
Well,
favorites.
yes, but most of them are Chinese. Anyway, whatever the roots of the dumpling or dumplings are, then it's just fantastic because it's gone all across the world. Like I said, you can find them in Russia, you can find them in China, you can find them in Tibet, in Japan, everywhere, and everybody enjoys eating them.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm very impatient, and I'm going to have a look at this now. Does that look cooked?
Looks so yummy.
Yeah, the trouble is it's stuck on the bottom. Well, that one was.
Oh,
Maybe I leave it a little bit longer and see if it will unstick. Otherwise, I'm going to have to
Delicious.
lift it up. Do I have a lifting tool?
I can't see anything now.
Can't see anything?
Yeah.
Or you want me to lift the lid off again? Eh?
Or the
Can I?
Yes, sure. Give it a go.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a good angle. That's a
Yeah,
good
it's
angle.
a good angle, but it's still stuck, this one.
Oh, our 5 minutes is up.
Oh, well, that's why. It's supposed to be just 5 minutes, huh?
Harry, there was no need for a timer.
Maybe you're supposed to instruct the
You have-
boys to cook.
You have a built-in timer.
They wouldn't come and play with me. They're building boxes. Okay. So,
Oh no, they seem to have stuck to the bottom of the pan.
yeah, they have. That's okay. I think we can get them all out though. But we definitely will have to. Very stubborn one. Gonna have to give that pan a bit of a. There we go.
So,
Okay. Over there are 3 dipping sauces.
right, oh wait.
So have a try.
You pick them here.
What? Oh, yeah. For sure.
Is the skin cooked? Is the important thing.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, very good.
Keyword is look. Looks.
I'm very happy.
I can't make them prettier, but I spread them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty.
No, this one's not bad.
Are you going to choose a dipping sauce?
Let's go.
Yay.
Okay, so choose a dipping sauce.
On the left is garlic.
Oh, which one is mine? Okay, this one is for sure mine.
Okay. On the left is garlic and fermented black bean sauce. Then there's just chili oil, and then this is 5-grain vinegar with red and green chili.
I think I'm gonna go for the first one
Yep.
because it's the most
Yep.
familiar.
Shall I
I just want to take a picture.
bring it over here? Huh?
I think so.
Do you want this in the middle? Do you want this in the middle? We'll hike that.
Ah,
We are.
Ah,
expert.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Ken?
Okay, that was good.
They're not too bad.
here we are molesting all the.
Listing them.
This is moving my mouth.
Hey, sorry, but my hands are clean. I just washed them.
I don't trust you.
You don't trust me?
Alright.
Time to eat.
Which one is mine?
And we'll start the next batch.
Yes. Oh shit, I tore it. Oh shucks, I tore it.
Okay. So warm up
Yo.
the next little while.
No joke, it's good.
Can
I
eat?
haven't even put it in the sauce yet.
Oh, really? Okay. I like the sauce.
Wait, this was way better than yesterday. This is way better than yesterday.
Maybe because of the steaming.
Maybe.
To the other end. Oh no.
Oh, it's hot.
No, what happened to this?
Oh, it froze.
The computer blank.
Okay, so the oil's getting hot
Ceri,
again.
your computer is.
Oh,
What happened?
something totally frozen.
Oh, okay, never mind. Can you help me change to one layout? You press the first button. You
Wait, the stream is still ongoing, right?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, what am I
press
supposed to
the
do?
first button, the solo layout. Yeah. Press, yeah.
Did I do it? Yeah. Hi, Eileen
Lina says,
from on top.
looks yummy-licious.
Oh, good.
Eileen says she wants a bite.
It actually does taste
None,
good.
none for you, Eileen. You'll finish them before you come
So I
down.
just restore all
Yeah.
my windows again. Sorry, my computer crashed in the middle of that.
That's okay. It's time for me to eat.
So the StreamYard you may need to put in again, darling.
Okay. I'm usually eating.
Oh, there you go. It's good, is it?
Ah, it's good, right? It's even better than yesterday.
Wow, it's very nice.
Here we go.
Don't worry, I got wash. I never wash my hands.
I'm very nice.
That's why it tastes good.
Now you know Matthew washes his hands 20 times a day.
Oh, curry is so good. I think the meat one, right, it's gonna taste even better.
I hope so. Not quite sure what to do with that parcel, but I said I'm not quite sure what to do with that
That's
parcel.
how it is.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's good.
Just pop it in like that, yes. Excellent. Okay. So, in these dumplings, we have. We've got it back. Okay.
So,
Awesome.
Just yourself.
oh, shucks. This-
So we have pork, minced pork, from my favourite butcher, Mr. Huber. And
Pan. Sorry.
come back for more. Good. And the meat mixture has a very, very nice vegetable called tatsoyan.
Okay, the view.
You got it?
Yeah. look.
Awesome. Oh, very good. Okay. So this is our tatsoi. Can I do that there as well?
No.
Okay.
You want me to zoom out?
No, I'll do it here. Okay, so this is our tatsoi.
Yeah, it's quite new. You mean like 2-3 weeks ago?
Yes, it did, yes. The name I use is Japanese, but it originates from China. So this is really from China. And apparently it used to grow along the banks of the Yangtze River. I'm not going to get a second one here, am I?
Ask them to share.
Okay. That serves them right for not coming, right? Okay. So this is a variety of Chinese cabbage. It belongs actually in the mustard family, in the cabbage family. And it's Brassica rapa rosularis because it grows in these beautiful rosettes. Okay, so this is tatsoi. And the dark green leaves are absolutely full of carotenoids, of course, calcium, of course, because it's an Asian leafy green, vitamin C, other phytonutrients, antioxidants, and of course fiber. So this is another delicious Asian leafy greens to add to your diet. And remember that actually the leafy greens are those veggies that you do need to be eating organic because they have a wide surface area. So when they're sprayed, they get a lot of pesticide. Okay, so I hope so.
Like,
We
should we
used
put the oil back?
chives
I did
and
put the oil back.
Soy, was it?
Tatsoi it's
Yeah,
called,
tatsoi.
yeah.
Chives and soy.
Yeah. It's just a bit slow, but
Carrot and
yeah, see? It is okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, trust me.
Soy, carrot.
No, tatsoi is in the meat one.
Oh,
Carrot was in the veggie one. Okay, so in the meat one, we only have tatsoi and chives with the pork and then some of the onion powder. So this is a different mixture.
That I got confused.
That's okay. That's fine. In the vegetarian dumpling, we had English spinach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay. When they're ready, we'll flip them a bit and then we'll put the water in again, okay? But we'll leave them to cook a little bit maybe on the side. Not quite so, but you'll poke holes in, you see, that's what I found. When I did it yesterday with the chopsticks, I poked holes in the dumplings. Yes. So I was trying to help by sacrificing. Oh, look, that's doing quite nicely, your funny shape. What is that, by the way?
It's a heart / Mickey Mouse, whatever you want to make of it.
Okay, very good.
Let's back it up.
So is that for me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
wow. Looking good eh.
Mmm.
Right.
Yeah. Very good.
Wait, actually, you should try the other sauce. Which one do you want? This one?
Put that in then. So that's just the chili oil. Good chili oil too. Mmm. Yum. So we get a nice clean plate. We'll flip them once more on the side. And then we'll put the water in again, okay? It really does taste good, doesn't it? Much better
Yeah.
than yesterday.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
What were the differences that you made? Yeah.
The steaming.
It was just the steaming, yeah.
What about the salt?
I did put a little bit more salt in, that's true.
Because that was what was lacking. I
Yes,
think, yesterday.
yes.
So more salt.
Yep.
So the steaming process is actually quite important.
Yes.
Mary used the chopsticks.
I don't want to poke the... Maybe I'll use the wooden chopsticks and see if it's...
Are they too soft? Because you only poke it if it's too soft.
Yeah.
If it's not
Skin
cooked
is-
like it.
Yeah.
Actually, right, that thing looks like a wonton.
Yeah. It actually is... Maybe we should make them all that shape next time.
Next month, I'll open my own wonton mee store.
There we go. Those two need a bit more. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so we've also... That's good. We like the noise, right?
Yeah.
So to go back to the other dumpling, just to clarify, because of the mix-up, I'll just run through the ingredients for that again. That was chopped organic carrot, and what I did was I shaved it with a potato peeler and then chopped it, so it's very thin. You could see that, right? Yeah, you can see it's very thin. Then half a brown onion, 3 cloves of garlic because I eat garlic, 2 cups of the portobello mushrooms, that's these guys.
Very necessary.
Yeah, yeah. It does. It's a delicious flavour and a delicious smell. Then a cup of the chopped organic spinach and about 2 inches of grated ginger. A tablespoonful of sesame oil, And that was it, basically, with some of the fermented black bean sauce again. Gets in everywhere, just like the garlic, I'm afraid. Okay, how are we doing now? Think it's ready for the water? Shall we try?
I don't know. It doesn't look as brown as the vegetables.
Okay, okay. So we need to be a bit more patient. Okay. No,
Like that one, it's not.
no, it's not done. I'll bring it into the middle. Yeah. That one's quite well done. That one needs some more as well. No. I wonder what happens if I put the lid on without the water. Should I try?
Yeah. So we just get
Speed it up.
Yeah.
I'm impatient. Okay, so apologies to everybody that doesn't eat onion, but I think it adds a delicious flavour.
I mean, with everything, with usual cooking,
Mm.
onion and garlic is quite common.
It is, yeah.
It's
Yeah, you're
not
right.
even- It's not even like
Not even a question, is it?
It's
Yeah.
not even like an acquired taste or whatever.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
it's normal, especially
Yeah.
in Asian.
Yes. I mean, if I open my front door and my neighbour is cooking, 9 times out of 10 the smell will be garlic. Yeah, and I love it. I love it. And I want to get cooking myself.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So once again, the offer during this live, the Pan Mee are new thick noodles that have much more sauce on them as a result. Any 3 flavors, 20% off. So $11.75 as opposed to $14.70 if my memory serves me correctly. Okay, very good. So you save about $3. So that's well worth it if you're a noodle eater, and they are good, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So how are we doing now?
Yeah, just way better.
Yeah?
Did we add the water already?
Not yet, not yet. No, not yet.
Oh, so we cooked it a little longer.
We'll cook it a little bit longer because he said it looked a bit anemic. That one in the middle is particularly. Okay,
This one, right?
it's that one, yes. We're overrunning. Sorry, guys. Just not cooking these fast enough.
Okay.
Ready?
Ooh. So I just put it in the
Yep.
middle.
Yep. See, that wasn't as much of a hiss, was it?
Yeah.
I don't
There
know.
was no heat.
Maybe
So
my...
like a plate with the noodles and dumplings together.
You want more noodles? Can.
Is there more noodles?
Of course.
No, I just thought
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
plated.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bowl as well.
Okay, I just need to warm up the water, yeah?
Yeah. Gotta cover the holes as well.
You're being too impatient again, huh?
Okay, so while we wait, maybe let's try
Can you do 5
showing
minutes
the
again?
noodle flavors. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We got a few different flavors, yeah.
We do have different noodles. We have pumpkin, we have beetroot, we have carrot, we have sweet potato, we have chia seed, and we have quinoa, which is absolutely awesome. And I haven't tasted all of them, but the ones I've tasted so far are really good.
So which one is the one that we had?
We had
previously?
pumpkin.
Pumpkin, yeah.
The reason I chose pumpkin is because it's got a nice picture of a pumpkin on to show everybody. You can show everybody, yeah?
This one, yeah, I just showed it.
Yeah. The other ones just have the normal Simply Natural labels. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I think that's the old label.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, it still tastes.
Yeah, of course it
It's,
tastes the
yeah.
same because it's organic, unbleached, high protein flour and 20% organic puree
Yeah.
in the case of the vegetable
With
ones.
every Simply Natural organic noodle.
Yeah.
it's, maybe
Fantastic.
20%
Yeah.
Vegetable puree, except like the Australian flour. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing on the minutes? Whoa.
I think we started a bit late, so maybe another 3.5 minutes.
Okay. The meat has to be properly cooked, though. It's important because
Yeah.
that was raw meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have 85 degrees on my water. So, do you eat noodles a lot?
Yes.
Instant
but
noodles?
No, actually no.
Oh.
But most of the time I eat out, so
Oh, okay.
I mean it's
Yeah.
it's not exactly healthy as well. But,
Yeah.
But I would say that I'm more of a rice person.
Oh,
than a
okay.
noodle person, so.
The K-dramas would approve of you. 90 degrees. Two minutes?
It's 2 minutes on your noodle timer, so
Okay.
yeah, mine's 2.5.
Okay. I have to see if they've stuck again. I think my pan is not liking the induction cooker. I should have used the other one.
How's the dumpling doing?
Couple of minutes. Okay, so I've got 100. So I'm going to put both in at once and hope. Okay. 7. Okay. Okay. So
7 minutes to cook.
7 minutes to cook the noodles. It's not instant. No, you can't just pour boiling water in and eat straight away. But I think it's worth it because of the lack of nasties that you have in the noodles.
Mono, whatever, MSG.
Got no MSG, right?
And the other.
You want to read it?
Yeah, I mean, I was reading the article that you sent me.
Yep.
Did my homework.
It's
Where
the
is it?
it's the last one, last page there.
Yeah, monosodium glutamate.
Yep.
And also, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Actually,
for
I
it.
can. Yeah.
You can.
Tertiary
Butyl.
hydro. You know what? Forget it. It's just TBH.
Hydroquinone, TBHQ. Yeah. So that's the thing that basically
Increases the shelf life.
increases the shelf life, and that's the thing made from petrol.
Yeah, like
Oh, nice.
preservatives that we find in our everyday.
How's the timing?
We got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, I wonder if they've stuck this time.
Finally.
Ken?
Should be good. Huh?
Should be good.
We can take a peek first.
Ken? Ooh.
That looks good.
Looks good.
Let's just wait it out because
Okay, we'll
like
wait it out.
the meat is we got 10 seconds. Like, 4, 3,
3, 2,
2.
1. Open!
All right, let's go for it. We have stuck things again, but never mind.
Yeah, we got the chopsticks for the. Okay. Listen.
I've got a special wooden fork so that I don't ruin my pan.
You can put it on this or
Yeah.
on the bowl.
Maybe we should have a non-stick.
This is, in theory, non-stick because it's ceramic. The actual non-stick ones have also evil chemicals in them. Not too bad.
Should try it.
There we go.
Is it focused?
I think so. This camera not very good. They better than So which one?
No.
Focus is manual.
Here we go.
After it's like
And here's Matthew's heart going in the middle. Awesome. Thank you very much.
I don't know.
Can you smell me? I can smell it.
Let's adjust this thing.
Smells good.
Oh, you can just do it.
Smells very good.
Oh, maybe it's too far away. Not really yet, but it's okay lah. It's visible.
or you can show it to the front camera.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And let's have all the dips in the front. Yeah.
Faith, you can take your phone.
I'm waiting for the noodle.
She's waiting for the noodles. She wants noodles as well.
You can get the noodles.
So that we,
I wonder why.
so that we complete our
No. There was no.
No ulterior motive there at all. No. That's cute. Do you want a big bowl of noodles or a small note?
That's a small bowl. I
Just a
want to
small.
take the final.
Yep.
Huh? Gravy, very.
Okay.
Everyone's praising the noodles.
Yes, the noodles were good.
They're praising everything. So Vina says it's lovely.
Good.
Vincent Teo says it looks so nice.
Good.
My heart shape.
Yes, so cute, right?
KQB Teo says heart shape face. Yeah.
Thank you for your support, guys. Really appreciate it. So I'm just going to dish up some of the leek and pumpkin mixture.
Yeah, because of my heart shape,
Okay.
Oh yeah, we didn't show much of the leek and pumpkin. So let's do a final plating.
And the what?
Wow. Here, you want to talk more about the leek and pumpkin?
Oh,
Yeah, just while the noodles are
sure. It's one of my favorite combinations. Is that better? You do it. Okay.
The bowl should be in the right.
Yep. If you can get it in there, that way,
why
like
not?
that.
Or we can just ship.
Let Matthew do it. He'll work it out. So I just like the combination of sweetness of the pumpkin, and leek is not such a fierce vegetable as the onion. So I just think they go together very well. And the chickpeas I added in because I just like the texture of them. So it's flavor basically from the pumpkin and the leek, and then the texture of the chickpeas. There are canned chickpeas. They come in from Holland, La Day, and they are fourth in a BPA-free can.
WED.
Yep,
Right.
very good.
Let me show that one,
Show what?
the pumpkin.
Okay. So that's our noodles coming out. And I'm just going to mix them in this bowl, shall I?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just use a bowl.
It's a big bowl. And we want to put the oil on so I'm cooking sticking. So this is our homemade chili oil. 1, 2, 3,
The oil.
4.
Oh, that's a lot.
There's 2 lots of noodles. Come on. And just a little bit of the.
Right. You.
Is that? Can I pour? There we go.
Yeah.
So that's the. Yeah, go mix. Go ahead.
Oh.
I love the way he picks up the chopstick immediately, leaping into action to help. And then you can put some in the small bowl, and then Faith can take a picture.
You okay?
All right.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
that's
okay.
good. Now you need to get it in there without messing everything up.
No, the pressure. Okay.
And then after with this, bring it to the photo booth for photo shoot.
Hey, it's too difficult, Ceri.
I don't know why you think I can do it, but never mind.
So the uncle can hold better chopsticks than
Yeah,
you.
Whoa, not doing well at all.
Okay. Makes me feel better.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing it to make you feel better. Harry's being impatient again.
That's just a fork, guys.
Very impatient person. I do need a piece of kitchen paper to wipe the bowl though, Matthew. I think I'm going to let that
Yeah,
go.
just
All right.
like it.
There we go. Awesome.
All
All right. Awesome. Thank you very, very much. Very good. So there we go. Our final offering. And I think if you follow the recipe, you will actually
Picture
enjoy
perfect.
it. Yes.
Very Chinese.
Chinese amour.
Okay, let's wrap things up today.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Don't forget, 3 flavors, 20% off till midnight. Enjoy. And the noodles are really good.
Okay.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Matthew.
I can't waste your life. I can't get us out. Okay.